Hello and welcome. This channel explores the hidden patterns of everyday life, the things that feel normal but aren't. And today, we're talking about something subtle, something quiet, something most people never question: repetition. What if today wasn't actually new? What if it was just a slightly different version of yesterday? You wake up at almost the same time. You check your phone. You see the same apps, the same type of content. You go through your routine, eat, move, work, follow the same paths, talk about the same things, think the same thoughts, and then the day ends. And tomorrow, it all happens again. Not exactly the same, but close enough. Close enough that your brain stops noticing the difference. Because the brain is efficient, it turns repeated actions into automatic patterns, so you don't have to think about them. But over time, that efficiency becomes something else: autopilot. You start living without fully being aware. Moments pass without being remembered. Days blur together, weeks disappear, and suddenly, time feels faster. Not because it is, but because you're not fully experiencing it. Think about last week. How much of it do you actually remember? Not the general idea, but specific moments, clear memories. Chances are, it feels vague, because repetition creates less memory. The more similar your days are, the less your brain records them. And the less you remember, the faster time seems to move. That's why childhood felt longer. Everything was new, different, unpredictable. Your brain was constantly learning, recording, experiencing. But now, most days follow a pattern, predictable, familiar, repeated. So your brain stops paying attention, and life starts to feel like a loop. Wake up, go through the motions, get through the day, sleep, repeat. And the scary part is, it doesn't feel wrong. It feels normal, because everyone else is doing the same thing. Moving through routines, following patterns, living on autopilot, without questioning it, without stopping, without noticing. And that's how years pass. Quietly, quickly, without feeling fully lived. Not because nothing happened, but because everything felt the same. This doesn't mean routine is bad. Structure is important. Consistency matters. But unconscious repetition is different. Because when you're not aware, you're not choosing. You're just following. Following habits, following patterns, following a path you didn't actively decide. And that's where awareness changes everything. Because the moment you notice the loop, you step outside of it, even slightly, even for a moment. You start seeing your day differently. You start questioning small things. Why am I doing this? Is this necessary? Is this meaningful? And suddenly, small changes begin. You take a different route. You try something new. You slow down. You pay attention. And when you do that, time changes. Moments feel clearer, more real, more present. Because awareness creates memory, and memory creates the feeling of a full life. It's not about doing something extreme. It's about breaking the pattern, even slightly. Looking up instead of down. Pausing instead of rushing. Choosing instead of reacting. Because life isn't just made of years. It's made of moments you actually notice. And if every day feels the same, those moments disappear. So the question is not, how much time do you have? The question is, How much of it are you actually experiencing? Because if you're not careful, one day you'll look back and realize everything felt the same.